when two of them are fighting, two kids are fighting, there is one that will go and separate them. Oh, Kofi, don't fight Kwame, and separate them. Others too will go and say, Kofi, beat him, yeah, put him on the ground. So conflict management. They also look at collaboration, how they are able to collaborate with one another. The last but not the least that they look for is how helpful those children are. Now, after 19 years, these kids were 24, 25, thereabout. When they went, the revelations were mind-blowing. Now they got to know that the kids that were able to exhibit this type of social and emotional skills, they were in gainful employment. When they are entrepreneurs, they are doing well. They are in relationship. I don't want to say married. They are in a relationship. They don't have problem with the law. Are you getting it? They've not contracted any diseases. Those that were struggling with these four areas, the kids, those that were struggling, most of them were in jail. They couldn't even finish the sixth form or go up to the university. When they are in the workplace, people cannot work with them. That is where they began to pay more attention to social and emotional intelligence. And that is the best predictor of success. Now, Mr. Addison, what about employability? Now we get up and we go around and we are not getting the jobs because the jobs are not doing well to even expand and all those things. Because we don't have the needed people there. We don't have the emotional, intelligent people at the workplace. We may be carried all the qualifications, but who is that good person who cannot work in a team? Who is that good person who is abusive instead of assertive? Who is that good person who cannot connect to other people's emotions and be supportive to them? It amounts to nothing. So in 2016, right, research showed they predicted that by the year 2020, emotional intelligence is going to be the employee differentiator. You can only differentiate yourself for people to employ you, or the employers are going to look for people who can work in a team, who have very good communicative skills, who understands the team. Are you getting my point? And all these things are social, who are very optimistic. How do you employ salesperson who lack optimism? So today we will look at a research that was carried and proving that people that have particular skills do very well in areas of a particular occupations. So when it even comes to employment, just this year 2000, when you read about the World Economic Forum 2020, they have predicted the best 10 skills that people need to possess in order to be successful at the workplace and all those things. And emotional intelligence is on number 8.
Wow.
Emotional intelligence that we're talking about, just 2015 was not in the top 10. In 2016, it came to the 6th. Now it's in 8. And some aspect of that particular one is also collaboration. Very, very important. No wonder Denmark and those people are teaching empathy, collaborations in school. It's very, very important. Now, in 2011, Career Builder Survey, they interviewed hiring managers and human resource professionals in America and Canada. Look at the revelation. 71%, right, said they value emotional intelligence in an employee more than the IQ. 75 also said they are likely to promote somebody who is emotionally intelligent than somebody who is ordinary with that, how do you call it, intelligent, right? So these things are very, very, very important. Now, if time will permit, work success, emotional intelligence predicting close to 50% of their work success at the workplace.
Mr. Anderson, just hold the thoughts for me there. Right, I'll come back to you shortly. I want our listeners, I want to open the phone line so that our listeners can join in, because there's such good information there that I want us to get interactive. But I have some information. Do you own any motor vehicle of any kind? If you do, then I have some good news for you. Goil's new Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 loops are the best engine oils for your vehicle. They are specially engineered engine oils which efficiently work on all your modern petrol and diesel engines. They clean, they protect, they reduce fuel consumption, they prolong oil change intervals, and they also enhance your engine performance right from when you start up to when you switch off. So go to any Goil filling station today and grab the new Goil Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 engine oils for superior vehicle performance. Goil, they say good energy. Goil, Yenara, Yedia. I want to open the phone line straight away. Numbers to call 0302 216-541. That's 0302-216-541. If you've just tuned in, this is Masterclass here on your Superstation. We're spending time in the studio with Mr. James Kwesi Addison, and we're discussing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. What do you know about emotional intelligence? What has your experience been about emotional intelligence? Pick up that phone, give us a call, let's share some thoughts. Otherwise, you can also send us a comment on 0244-340-437. That's 0244-340-437. You can give us a call on 0302-216-541. So, Mr. Addison, let's continue with your thoughts while we wait for the calls to come through.
Good.
And then once you're done, I have a few questions of my own.
Good.
If there's enough time, I will ask them. Otherwise, we'll ask them next week.
Good.
But by all means, we want our listeners to get interactive. So the phone lines are open. Numbers to call: 0302-216-541. Mr. Addison, let's go.
Good. Now, the next thing I want us to look at is about emotions and the cost. You know, every organization, to be successful, you need to manage.
Okay, I think I have a caller on the line. Let's take my first call. Good afternoon. You're welcome to Masterclass. Your name, where you're calling from?
My name is Kojo. I'm calling from Ofanko.
Thank you, Kojo. Good afternoon. And Happy New Year to you, Kojo.
Same to you, brother. Same to you.
Talk to me. EI.
Program. It's very, very, very interesting and very educative. And I wanted to find out from Mr. Addison that what would we do about the young people of today, stress from marriage, home, and then when we come to work, we try to bring it on to work, because you walk into some offices, the receptionist is maybe so angry from somewhere, you don't know why, you ask a question, and then it becomes as if, sit down. I mean, you just talk to the client just like that. I mean, all these things, I think we have to inculcate as a culture with most of the companies that has to do face-to-face, or someone has to walk into offices, because sometimes you are surprised. You walk into an office and it's like you are being forcing them to provide a service.
Okay, right. Thank you so much for calling. We'll hold that question. Good. What do you do when people carry it? But I've also got Obusumuru from Domabe. Let's talk to Obusumuru. Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome to Masterclass.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon. My name is
Sorry, please speak up a bit so I can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Godson. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Godson. Talk to me.
Yeah, I actually want to ask you a question. I have a bit of emotional intelligence problem. So I do my own thing, but I'm able to manage it, because sometimes I'm very quick-tempered, and dealing with people becomes a bit difficult for me sometimes.
Okay.
And my emotions really affect most of my things I do, especially my negotiation skills. When I actually meet people and I'm actually doing something else, sometimes you may say things that could be really weak me, but I'm not able to contain that kind of
So what do you do, right?
I'm into writing, and I leave my team.
No, I'm saying that. So you're asking, how do you handle it?
Yes.
Right. Right, thank you so much, Godson. So that was Godson. He has a personal problem. He wants to know how to handle it. So let's answer both questions, hopefully before the next call comes through.
Good. I'm very, very happy. Interesting questions. You know, the first question, look at how do we help these people that are at the forefront. I mean, it basically boils down to training and development. You know, most of the time